Hello to you all. What is truth? Well, what is this? This is sort of say like a cylinder. If I look at it this way, it will look to you like a circle. If I look this way, it will look like a rectangle. But the truth is it's not this and not that. It's a whole thing which is called a cylinder. And because we live in our dimension, we cannot see the whole truth. Is there a real objective truth? Or is there only subjective truth? Well, today there's so many truths in the world that nobody knows anymore what's the truth. There's Buddhism and Islam and Christianity and Judaism. There's science. There's politics. There's metaphysics. What is the truth? Who has the truth? Well, everyone wants to say, I have the truth. But the truth of the matter is that God spoke once in front of 3 million people, men between the ages of 20 and 60, 600,000, multiplied by the number of ladies, 1.2 million, multiplied by the number of children and elderly and youngsters, and together it comes to about 3 million people. And that's evidence that has been handed down, evidence, father to son, rabbi to pupil for 3,000, nearly 4,000 years. But there's no other religion, and nobody can say that. Some men can say, well, I'm God, I'm a prophet, I was given, I subtract, I deduct, I take, I add to whatever was given to Moses at Mount Sinai, but everyone holds that that is truth. Nobody can take it to check it away. So whatever God said in the Bible and in the oral law given to us, that's the truth. As King Solomon said in prophecy, in Song of All Songs, if you don't know you, the most beautiful of ladies, and he was speaking to the Israelites, the Jewish people in Jerusalem at the time, at the end of all generation, what is the truth? Because everybody will speak about having the truth. Follow the giants of all generations, 4,000 years of rabbis, from Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, people that wrote the Holy Zohar, people that learned Kabbalah, people that spoke directly to God, people that never deviated from the way of whatever was given to Moses, didn't take one of the commandments away, like, are you allowed to eat pork? In the Ten Commandments, keep the Sabbath, have circumcision for every boy at 8 days of age old. Never took any one of them who added anything of their own mind, or pretended to be a prophet, or even worse, pretended to be God. Because by definition, God is eternal, intangible, does not have a body, doesn't have not a first meal and not a last meal, was never born and will never die, by definition. And if somebody will come today and will tell you this kind of nonsense, you will put them in an asylum. So people many years ago, tons of years ago, were very naive, but we are far from being naive to buy such children's stories. So if you really are seeking for the truth and you've got an independent mind, come, study, learn, and don't believe everything they tell you. Just know where God wrote his message and what does he mean with that. We've got 4,000 years. I'm just a midget standing on top of the shoulders of giants that are 4,000 years behind me, standing hundreds of generations, many hundreds and thousands of people, of rabbis, who were very, very wise, very smart. They didn't deviate and followed an exact pattern and way. Each one a genius that devoted his entire life to this kind of studies and found them all independently to be true and therefore followed. So don't let anyone else pretend to have the truth. There's one truth, and the truth is beautiful because it's the truth of God. We're just creatures created by God. We love each other all because we're all creatures of God. But there is one way that God wants. Anything else, as he stated in the Old Testament, is not what God says. It's what people invented. And as people, we're mortal, we're fragile, we have imagination, which is very wild, and mostly untrue. Don't rely on people, as it says in Psalms, King David. Rely on God. Whatever he said in the Old Testament, that's the truth. God bless you all.